Alright guys, what's up? We're back on YouTube. Gonna start doing some tech testing real quick. Just want to welcome Tebow Knows. I'm gonna switch this around real quick. Checking our audio. Alright guys, what's up? We're back on YouTube. Gonna start doing some tech testing real quick. Oops, sorry for feedback. We're good, cool. Alright, what's up guys? I'm gonna switch this around. We're gonna start covering some cool stuff that came out. I'm going to start sharing this real quick. Get some people that know what's going on. Before I let's see. Let me just share this real quick before I switch this over. And you guys will actually see me. I'm just doing some first kind of tidy ups on everything. But like I said, welcome in. I'm going to chop this down. You guys can fast forward. First one's going to be a little bit trial and error, but it'll be about an hour podcast. Let me just copy this in. But like I said, it's going to be fun. We're going to have people in. If you're chatting right now, what's up? We have a lot of alright, cool. If you guys want to share that too, you guys can share that to everything now that it's YouTube, which is pretty cool. So let's make sure we're good. Everything's all systems go. Cool, 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 cool. And boom. Like I said, you guys get to see me right here. I'm going to bring this a little closer. You guys get to see all my wax that I'm kind of planning out right now. Cool. All right. So we're going to talk about some pretty much baseball cards right now and what's going on in the hobby. Let's see, that looks cool. Just checking out how everything looks. We'll have some guests on this, like I said, when we're doing some cool stuff. But let me, like I said, if I can get this photo up. We're gonna start talking about, whoops, say, there we go. Sterling. Sterling just came out. We have a group break here on Desert Sports Cards. So, like I said, spend a couple minutes on each product. Bowman Sterling, if anyone has seen, I've seen some nasty stuff come out of it. We're gonna get into the rookies and prospects, kind of talk about that later, who to invest in. This is kind of what we do as a whole, as you guys see. Let me just pull up the checklist real quick. Let's see, we got any comments. Cool. But yeah, Bowman Sterling's going to be hot. You guys see my pile literally from breaks here on our group. Sterling's almost up to $250. I'm running a break right now, pretty cheap on it. But if you guys find it, it's one of those ones that's really held up. I'm just checking to see some guys we can look at. Big chasers for prospects. You guys know I have my Arizona Fall League hat on right now. Fall League galore here. Let me move this over. No, cover that up. I'd rather see the wax than the but yeah, we have pretty much, I'm looking at Fall League is being announced right now, so big time Fall League checklist, really heavy on prospects. Sterling is really loaded. It's got a lot of rookies. For rookies, it has Alonso Guerrero, Lau. So some good stuff. Let's see what else. Just trying to do some guys that I would chase out of it, even if you're doing singles. If you're buying teams, the good teams got Joey Bart. Joey Bart just got announced for Arizona Fall League here. We're going to be doing some giveaways and all that. If anyone's here actually watching, this is going to about 5 o'clock my time, about 8 Eastern. So covers a lot of stuff. We're going to cover pretty much the last 3 or 4 releases. Like I said, a lot of guys, like I said, it's not a bad looking at the checklist. Alec Baum is blowing up right now. Carter Kieboom, Casey Mize. So it's definitely a product. Montero for the Cardinals. Sorry, we have Joey Bart. Like I said, India Kelenic is on the Mariners. He's actually in his right uniform on that one. Julio Rodriguez, who's killing it right now. Nick Schnell. We have Marte Horner, Maya. So like I said, it's a really good checklist. All these guys are top guys. Both Victors are in it. Swaggerties, and of course Wander Franco. So that's just the base checklist for Sterling. Then we got those die cuts, all the top guys. Pretty much all the top guys I labeled off on it. Ronaldo Hernandez for the Rays. And then we go back retrospect. They have Judges, Rizzo, Sale, which I've been seeing a lot of Rizzo autographs. Kind of cool. Definitely he's going to be one that's going to be a Hall of Fame, I think. Soto and Har, like I said, anyone looking for new products or just kind of going over what's kind of in this. This is more like the subset if you guys get Bowman at all. It's Bowman Chrome pretty much, just a fancy version of it, so it's pretty cool. But like I said, triple refractors is a big one. You got the triple refractor of Eloy Jimenez, Fernando Tatis Jr., and Vladimir Guerrero. So it's pretty loaded. You got Joey Bart, Casey Mize, Alec Bohm. You can pull that as well. Alonso, Mauricio, and Newton for the Mets. Mize has his own. It's a Tigers pitchers. Perez, Manning, and Mize, which are all pretty good pitchers. Mize has been hearing. I haven't really seen him in person yet. I'm hoping they release. They're doing the 30 days of Christmas, pretty much. Like I said, for the fall league. Anyone out here, we're going to be doing a big event for it. So this is pretty much our bread and butter, Bowman. So if anyone gets into a break with me, this is for like I said, we'll do a podcast pretty much to just go over every product. So if you guys have any issues on knowing what the product is for each box, you get, let's see, we'll do the breakdown real quick of that. That's the only other thing I'm going to go through. What you get you get 5 autographs per hobby box. Like I said, they're running about $240 right now, $250 on average. They kind of blew up. I think I still had $200 a break or something like that for the box. So 4-box sub. Random is up on NBCC. Like I said, check out our groups. I'm going to actually post the links if anyone's here to help me. Like I said, a lot of guys are going to get off work and like I said, busier. This time, I'm going to have to maybe crank this back later. But 4 o'clock is actually a perfect time because baseball's starting. So I think winter time, this is really going to take off. So you get 6 cards per pack in that one, 12 cards, 5 card packs per box. So you get 30 cards in that one, 30 cards per box with 5 autographs in each box. You get 12 boxes per case. So I've seen only people get really about a case or 2 of this, pretty allocated, unless you're a big boy. So let's see what else. We're going to our next product. Sterling, like I said, awesome though. I've been seeing it fly everywhere with Gormans. Is Gorman in it? I saw a couple of Gormans. Let's check the my other question. Does he actually have autograph? Nolan Gorman. I don't see any autographs of his though. They have a base card. That was because I didn't remember the featured card was Nolan Gorman. So watch out for that. There's no Nolan Gormans. If anyone's PCing him, there's Monteros instead. So my Cardinals PC. Some guys just PC these guys. So let's see what else. All right, we got. We're gonna do this next one. Let me just pull it up. I gotta just change our image real quick. We're gonna switch over to high number. Now let's do high number. High number since it came out last week. Tatis is so little. There he is. That little guy, I met him. There we go. So next one is what do you call it? I got my Yankees. You gotta see it right there. Fernando Tatis and high number baseball. This is big time for next year. You're not gonna be able to find this pretty cheap. This one is your typical high number. It's based on 1970. 1970, just like the previous Heritage. Let's pull up the specs again. But it was kind of cool. Tops this year, I noticed they put a little bit more pizzazz, a little bit more autographs, a little bit more hardy hits in Ginter. I have not seen a ton of high number. High number Heritage is, like I said, once a lot of people's favorites. So running at about $95 hobby box. I have about 6 boxes left over if anyone's looking for a break of it, single box break or anything like that. I can do a 6 box, half a case break for you or anything. Pretty loaded. We're going to go through the rookies right now. It's basically a rookie set in short prints, if you guys know, so it's pretty good. We got Brendan Rodgers, Vladimir Guerrero. Brendan Rodgers was an update. We got Keston. Keston's the big one. Eloy Jimenez. We got Fernando Tatis Jr. Pete Alonso, of course. Kurt Kieboom is the big one they added in. He's got some new rookies. Let's see what else. Justice Sheffield, Yusei, of course. Richie Martin. Tyler Clark, sorry, the D-back, big guy here. Austin Meadows is complete with his rookie card venture. We got Nicky Lopez, just going through, like I said, some of the big rooks. It's a pretty hardy rookie set. So Braden Bishop, there we go. Shout out to Braden Bishop, a local kid. His brother Hunter Bishop just got drafted. Kel Quantrill, you guys all know him, Paulie's son. And then the short prints. Let's see, we'll go through the rookies still. So many rookies. Austin Riley's the update in this. Austin Riley got updated. So Like I said, that's pretty cool. But the biggest thing of this, if you hit a case hit, get a sip real quick. If you get a case hit of these guys, it's monstrous. So monstrous. It's actually cool because this is the one I'm gonna, excuse me, sip. Like I said, not used to full on talking. I'm gonna do a woo that way. I'm gonna do a retail opening of it to kind of preview it. This is ending on eBay tomorrow for us. So Desert Sports Cards. We have a lot of eBay breaks on Instagram. Bully Suck Foundation just launched. We got officially verified on Facebook. So we're a official, 5 times official. Since I was already official, if you guys look up causes, we're actually been on there for a bit now, since June. So it takes a lot of legwork. It took about 2 months to get officially verified on what do you call it? Facebook. So check us out. The big reason we're doing this. So like I said, all these rookies I'm reading off right now. Like I said, you never know. Meeting one of these guys in the fall league before, some of these guys could have gone through what we're doing for the nonprofit. So it's really cool to see these guys progress. Like I said, I've been seeing a lot of these guys. I've been collecting since beginning. So this is the biggest thing, seeing updates and stuff like that. I collected Braden Bishop since he was probably first couple of years. So I got to tag these guys when I post this on Instagram. Hey, check out my YouTube. I'm actually giving you guys shout outs. So Keston's a big one. Like I said, a college bat. I collected Senzel since 2017. So like I said, big shout out. Like I said, you actually get especially if you're in the Phoenix area. Even if you're not, dude, take a quick trip out here because, like I said, the fall league. Like I said, this fall league is absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. I mean, it's you literally there's probably 100 people in attendance, and I mean you can go right up to the people and talk to them, one on one. Christian Pache, there's Lucius Fox, a couple of guys that I've met, so it's kind of cool. We usually do this, like I said, as cards when we're actually opening cards and stuff like that. So like I said, I got to see if I have any Heritage nearby. Heritage. It's an awesome set. Like I said, Heritage is a big one. I like getting them in persons. Here's a Heritage right now. This is from last year's high number, actually. So just to show it off, this is last year's version. Each year they do a different, got the shine. But that's from last year's Mike Soroka. Like I said, sick. Absolutely sick. Filthy stuff. So they base it on each year. It's basically homage to Heritage, obviously. It's our Heritage. They base it homage to all the 50 years, 40 years. So this year's a big year too, 150 years. Next year's going to be a big one because 2020, we actually hit the mark. So there's going to be a lot of buybacks. I'm actually doing a recollection. That's why you see a lot of these cards right here. Soroka Magic. Like I said, this is going to be a big boy right here. This was last year's high number. So just like this year's high number, like I said, it's absolutely sick. Trying to see if I have any here. Here's a Heritage. So pretty much like this. It's just going to be updated. It's got the 1970 if you guys old enough to remember, if you collect vintage at all. But there it is right there. So there's Jeff McNeil. It's going to be a big time card. Probably about what, $5 card right now, Jeff McNeil. Jeff McNeil, so the cool thing about this is they don't really repeat a ton of rookies because of that reason. Because like I said, it has the whole yellow was really big. The yellow and green was really, really big in the 70s. I just remember everything that's not remodeled. Old houses, you guys probably have some family members or know people. They still have their original 70s bathrooms and curtains. And brown, green, and yellow were really, really popular in the 70s. So we were watching Mindhunter and stuff like that. Me and my wife. Pretty funny. But yeah, let's go through more. Like I said, just showing off, kind of doing a product kind of show off. I like to show off products. Like I said, this is really cool. We kind of integrate real baseball into what you see in the cards and stuff like that. What you actually see here. I mean, if you guys see these guys in person and see them progress, so it means a lot. I mean, I collect these guys up until, I mean, I get to meet just for doing this, being in the hobby, and I've been doing it for about 3-4 years now. I've been actually in the hobby for about 20 years. Been in and out. So, but I mean, stuff like this, it's just really cool to do. I mean, I get Fernando Tatis. Tatis got to meet him, being a business owner for a sports card company. So out of 50, like I said, sick. So definitely is cool to get to meet all these guys. Tatis, give him some action. But like I said, just collecting, seeing these guys all the way from Bobby Witt, like I said, a guy that's going to be in Heritage high number probably in about, 3 years? That's where you start. Start at USA Baseball Fall League. Go see them in person. Get their autograph. It just means more. Like I said to me, I like to see guys. Like I said, we got a big push. A lot of flippers coming into it. Like I said, I'm all into flipping. I flip myself. I'm a big time prospector. Like I said, you guys see. We're gonna cover some guys here. Um, all chrome right here though. All chrome. So I definitely I flip for my PC. I flip, just to buy myself some boxes, stuff like that. So if we have any viewers, anyone's here, what's up? We're gonna cover that in a second, Greg. That's a really good question. I have a giveaway right now for everyone that's entered here. JD Martinez Snowflake. Since I'm ready for the cool weather. It's kind of, yeah. That's actually a good question. Greg actually came in and asked a great question as we're covering. I'm kind of segmenting high number right now just because it's a long set and kind of exactly what you're talking about, the rookies. So the update, we're kind of thinking as like business owners, even as collectors, anyone that has a shop, or you guys have been like, hey, what are we going to get for an update? And this is a big thing. We are missing, so you covered it. Jordan and Bo, and who's the other couple guy? The Punisher. I'm trying to think who's a couple. Even Mercado is a big guy that I love. Oscar Mercado, props, love you. He's been dropped in so many leagues. He's nasty. He's streaky, obviously, but he's got defense skills. You can plug him in the lineup. He hits with lefties really well. Can run. He had 2 stolen bases the other night. He had a stolen base and a home run. He went on a streak with like 6 home runs in like a week or two. Nasty. So Mercado, like I said, is not. I didn't see Mercado, right? Greg, anyone here? Anyone, like I said, to chime in, you guys? This is open. So we're on the air. It has evolved now. It's not just calling in and listening to someone on the radio. You guys can actually chime in. We're talking about high number right now, just because high number is ending on eBay tomorrow, and it just come out. Kind of, if you guys are around your LCS or if you're like I said online looking for a box, I have a box I can open tomorrow. Just let me know what you guys want. But like I said, just kind of if you're at Walmart, anything. So we're a big animal here. You guys see the animals in and out there. Good luck. It's pretty cool. So they don't mess anything up. My animal's like a dog, pretty much. So we're gonna do stuff actually with that too. Our nonprofit. I'll get at that later. As you guys are animal people, I like to keep my stuff away from my animals. Obviously, they're just in here because they're lonely. Tanner Roke. I'm trying to think who's the. I'll do a segment with an animal at one point. I'll pick up my cat and it's cool. If he was a sociable cat, but I would bring my animals. So all my animals probably my dog definitely is gonna be at our nonprofit event probably. She's like a therapy dog, so it's pretty cool. I'm just trying to get our rookies, our short prints. Did I miss? Yeah, see, I don't see anyone else that I can think of. Chris Paddock just got finally added in. Cole Tucker is a new guy. So, is there anyone else you guys are looking at? Mercado is a big one that no one's talking about. I don't know why anyone's talking about. Yeah, there's no Mercado. I'm just double checking. So many names. You go cross-eyed. I have a pack here. Like I said, we're gonna open it up. See what we get. So, my animal's like laying on stuff. He's like laying next to my boxing computer. I'm sorting right now. We got error cards. So the biggest thing are error cards. So our big error cards for Clint Frazier actually has an error action and a team name. We got to see what else. What are the big pulls? Senzel, Brendan Rodgers, Jimenez, Tatis, Alonso, all that stuff. Kieboom. So those are the big cards. We got action image for Guerrero, nickname. I'm sure it's got Vladdy. Martin Chavis, Michael Chavis for the Boston Red Sox. Big time bat coming up. Big time bat. So let's see. Cool. Anything else? Let's see. We need to cover from. Did they add anything else? No. We got French backs, of course. French backs. Let's see. High numbers. There's minis. All sorts of silver medal. They got all the. It's all pretty much the high numbers, 500 and up. Ichiro 725. Ichiro still always gonna get love. I love Ichiro. Brendan Woodruff. I gotta say, everyone that was mad about getting Brendan Woodruff autographs, I'd like to see Sonny Gray too. Sonny Gray's with the Rays. Let's kind of go over the check. It's kind of cool. Like I said, I didn't even know all these guys. Phillies. You could get a Metal Harper. I mean, that's cool stuff right there. Yeah, the Punisher. The Punisher won't be up until even Bowman's Best. Topps already released a statement with GTS. Well, GTS did. My distributor. Shout out GTS. You guys gonna post this. I gotta tweet this. But you guys can check this out. Like I said, I'm gonna tag it a little bit better. This whole podcast, kind of going through the motions. I'm gonna watch this back. It's pretty good. It's flowing pretty nicely. I mean, as long as you keep talking and get the flow. So. I'm just kind of just covering everything. The problem, there's so much stuff to color. And so the big thing in high number, everyone, I mean, a lot of people don't do high number and Heritage, Ginter. What else? What's the other sets? Archives. Archives is a good one that comes out this week. We're going to cover Archives a little bit. I got to actually grab Archives. Archives comes out tomorrow. I forgot all about that. I'll probably do that one on eBay just because it didn't really move well last year. It's really, you either like it or love it. I mean, high number, it's a lot of people are, what have you done for me right now? You know, with it's just our culture. It's the way everything is going. You guys know with Amazon, you get stuff within what 3 hours, and Amazon in some places now. So, so if you get only a couple base cards, whereas like high number and what Heritage and what Ginter, some other sets like that, you only get 1 or 2 autographs that are big. I mean, when you do get it though, that trout's worth about $1 to $5 grand. When you get that real one, there's a Kuna, they're nasty. I've already seen those in there. On card, it has a rookie cup. You go these first autographs. Devers, a rookie cup, I'm sure. Hoskins, Steve Carlton. We got Shohei Ohtani's, Vlad Guerrero. All the real ones. They're just like what you see here. Where are we at? Trying to get used to this. Poke this. So basically, it'd just be him. With his autograph on it. It's awesome. I mean, he handled that card. It's pretty much the OG's rookie cards that people are going to be looking for. So, and then you even got the originals. Like I said, you got Hank Aaron. You could get his autograph out of it. It's just awesome. Jeff McNeil. Dude, I'll be screaming hot dog all around. If anyone doesn't know, if you're hot dog, it's not me going crazy. Yeah, you definitely got a nice card. But Mike Trout's, Chavis. It's a really, really good checklist. Really, really good. Jeff McNeil's autograph. All on card. Rod Carew. Like I said, you can't go wrong. Patrick Corbin's first Nats autograph. Alonso. Nolan Syndergaard. Nolan Ryan with the Mets. I've been seeing a lot of Nolan Ryans lately. He's really short printed, but still, it's awesome. Is Sandy in here? Sandy Koufax is the only guy really, missing. Bob Gibson. Like I said, it's Keston has some stuff. Juan Soto. Dual autographs are freaking gorgeous too. They actually have a Juan Soto and a Acuna duel, Altuve Bregmans, Judge Andhar, Goldschmidt Molina, Juan, and Buster. Man, like I said, Hall of Fame mixes. We got Votto and Perez, Ryan and DeGrom, David Price and Chris Sale, Tani and Trouts. I mean, we got the Hammering Hanks greatest hits checklist. Then you got the 1970s cuts. Vince Lombardi, Joe Frazier, nasty stuff. Earl Combs, Frank Robinson, Sparky Anderson. Just like I said, just nasty. Just they jump around really nicely. I even saw. Is this a set that has the Expos? There's one that has everything has the Expos right now. They actually had Bartolos. Rookie performers. Yeah, it's a typical MC Hammers. It's a Bellinger Muncie. It's really, really cool. So I like actually spending time and covering high number the best. They have the materials. Nolan Ryan. We pulled the Judge and Gleyber Torres duel out of Heritage earlier this year. About a $500 card, easy. Derek Jeter is in here. Pretty much everyone you can think of for relics, all that. Does Derek Jeter have actually autographs? No, he doesn't have autographs, so but relics at least. So yeah, that pretty much covers it. High number is probably one of the best sets that have come out. We'll mix it in with stuff coming up. I have I think about 10 boxes left over from the eBay, so I might run another 6. But definitely high number for you looking for value. Oof. High number definitely for sure is one of the best. I think so. Definitely one of the best. So. But yeah, I definitely am going to share this more and more. Like I said, we actually got to change my bullies suck. Missing one S, sorry. There we go. That's why we do this. Laugh at myself. I'm probably going to have like 80,000 mistakes the first couple. But it's pretty cool. It can integrate everything since we're already set up with our breaks. I'm having a official, now is the official launch. We'll tie it in after the last product we'll go over. We're going to cover Chronicles. We'll do Archives real quick. Let me just grab Archives picture real quick. Archives Baseball comes out tomorrow. 2019. It's basically based on a couple sets. If you guys know, it's like the 70s. It's totally a 1970s Archives. It's pretty cool though. Let me grab one. So you guys will see what I mean. It's pretty much another one paying homage. Got another probably half an hour. We'll already got a little bit of class participation. Let's switch this real quick. We're gonna switch it over to Archives right now. Archives Baseball. Woo! What's up, Mr. Koufax? Beautiful. So, this is it right here. Archives Baseball. Oops, there we go. Cool. Yeah, Archives Baseball is coming out tomorrow. It's the first of two for baseball coming out. Archives Baseball. Let me just pull up the specs. There's so many products. Sorry, guys. It's just it's hard to keep track because they literally have been changing. You guys know if you collect baseball cards. They just keep changing everything. Everything. Every little, little tiny thing. So you can't really, they don't keep you, we got draft picks coming out too. When is that coming out? I forgot all about that. That one's a good one too. That's a new, it's the first ever draft picks from this year. You guys know Bobby Witt. It was a good draft class. Adley. So right now we're covering, let me find it real quick. Ooh. Chronicle. Is there nothing on Chronicles? Or not Chronicles, Archives. There it is. Where you at? Where you at? There's really not much on it. Let me just grab it. Might have to go on my Facebook group. Archives Baseball. There we go. Cool. All right. So it's running at about, it's 2019. It's running at about $95 a box. Like I said, it totally looks like 1993, 75, and 58. So it covers 1958, 75, and 93 as a throwback homage. The Vladdy looks absolutely sick. Vladdy Sr. Like I said, the Koufax, it pretty much just goes after all the big guys. I don't think there's a checklist. Yeah, there is a checklist. Cool. Here's the updated checklist on this guy. Like I said, it's just a throwback of all those years. It's pretty awesome. They got Vladimir Guerrero's, of course. Ramon. Let's see. Tatis. So it's pretty much covering Urias, all the original guys. That is the Vladdy is in 1958 version. What you see right here. So Vladdy will look like that if you get his autograph. It's really cool. I think that's cool. I would want a Sandy Koufax. He's the best pitcher from that era. He's tough as nails. And I would not want to pitch against or hit against him in the World Series. Even to this day, I'm sure he could probably throw better than most people, even at an older age. So Cole Tugger and all those guys are 1958 looking. And 1975, that bright pink, magenta, what was it? Like I said, if they didn't do green, brown, or what is it? Yeah, it's just 1970s couch with the bell bottoms and a cigarette is pretty much all it reminds me of. Kids don't smoke, but yeah. Let's see right here. We got Brandon Lau with the 1970 version, so pretty much kicking it old school. Key Booms with the 75s. It's a cool set. It is really cool that they throw them in those versions. So they all get Jimenez gets the 75s. Who else? DJ Stewart, Florida State University. Duggar, like I said, calling you guys out. Hopefully all these guys will watch my podcast someday. I want to have a couple of big guys in here. Like I said, we'll talk and have them open some of the new packs. So, but like I said, I have high number from last week since we didn't do it last week. National Baseball Card Day. I also got a giveaway, like I said. So we'll be opening some packs of all this stuff. That's why we're doing this. So I'll open up some archives. I didn't really have any archives right now. I didn't get my shipment in yet. We'll get it this week, tomorrow. So autographs. So some of the autographs, they're all throwback. You got Bud Selig, Alex Cora for the Red Sox, 1982. It's actually based on their years. Carter Kieboom autograph is 1960, so it looks like 1960. Dr. James Andrews. Dr. James Andrews is a very, 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 very famous surgeon. if you guys remember. You guys see him everywhere. He does all the injuries. Tommy John, I believe, in all those. So David Ortiz, 1971. Jimenez is 59. It's a nasty set. We got Hank Aaron's. They definitely autograph set. Really cool. Joe Pepitone, Jorge Posada, Jeff Reardon, my boy from Western Massachusetts, Dalton, Mass. For the Expos, he was a really good closer, as you guys know. I think or Jeff Reardon still top 5? We've had a lot of good guys. Turk Wendell out of the pen. Like a lot of good guys from Western Mass. Ken Burns. That's cool. Is that Ken Burns from PBS? Or PBC, I mean? PBS, I mean? Yeah, PBS. Hopefully, I'll check that out. That's Ken Burns. Ken Griffey Jr. Let's see. We got Mariano Mendoza, Mike Trout, Nick Senzel. Nick Senzel and Mike Trout. Wow. Mike Trout was on a 58. That looked really cool. 2001, Nick Senzel. We got 1993 Acuna, the 58 Koufax, of course. Tino Martinez, 2001. We got Vladdy Guerrero, just looking like his dad, 2001. Vernon Wells and Whit Merrifield rounded out. You got record breakers. You got Judge, all the top guys: Ichiro, Aaron, Griffey, Bryant, nasty stuff. Koufax, of course. Tawny, Hernandez, Ryan, Acuna, Trout. Then we had the 1990s. That was a 78. The last one, the record breakers. If you guys saw that set. Future stars loaded to Gurriel Jr. for the Jays is on fire. He's a spark plug for sure. That whole lineup is treacherous. So this is the one. Archives has all the Expo set. So if we do any breaks, or if anyone's doing it right, they should be doing. Maybe you could keep it alone, but I would still group in the Nats. I would probably group in the Key Boom spot because Key Boom's probably a case hit. Probably one of the case hits. So yeah. But yeah, like I said, it's pretty cool. Ichiro has a retrospective autograph set. So the Expo set is cool because it's the original 50th anniversary of the original team, pretty much. Of the original Expos that were all the big names. Jeff Reardon, Jose Vidro, old name that you guys heard all the time. Tim Wallach, Tim Raines. I mean, come on. Steve Rogers. We got Randy Johnson, Pedro, Marquise Grissom, one of my favorite low-key, no-name. Smaller name. Marquise Grissom was big, but I mean, he wasn't like a big household name. Definitely not a no name, but he was definitely not a huge name. Andres Galarraga. Man, they had a nasty team. If you guys really. Cliff Floyd, Bartolo Colon, of course, Ken Hill. I remember this whole team. Jeff Fazzaro. Yeah, so that's the whole set. Topps Magazine. They have all the top current players. Acuna, Hoskins. You got all the guys at the round table pretty much of top of baseball. Cal Ripken Jr., Iron Man. They have Ripken. So, like I said, it's definitely the sets are on fire right now. I've been seeing cards are going a little bit more at retail joints right now, so it's definitely picking up right now. Sales are going up on players now that pretty much all the high number plateaus. What's up, Eric? We're starting to get the high number water points for a lot of players. Pete Alonso already just set a record for what, 40 home runs. So put it together. So we got 25 more minutes. We got about an hour on this. Keep it nice and condensed. I think people get bored after a while. But I got one last product to go after. Then we'll do our opening pack. And we'll start going out for a couple players real quick. Do a quick little spit out a couple players to watch who I like. You guys can shout out a couple players. They will pretty much do it how you do if you guys ever did like wrestling or jiu-jitsu or anything like that. At the end of every segment, every event, we always have like 5, 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, man, Eric. Well, thank you. She ate dirt and rocks. She's good. Hopefully yours is good. She's good now. She's actually right back at me, sleeping. So she just got sick and had to throw it all up. So she likes something in the ground. Sorry, my dog got sick. Anyone that's gonna listen to this the other day, post it. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, yeah, it was bad though. She was so lethargic, so scary. My dog is my life, as you guys know. We don't have kids, so yeah, it's like she's only 5. So thank you, Eric. Like I said, you guys, it's like the group here is why I want to do this podcast. The guys, like, I love that warm feeling. Like it actually feels like I can actually guys like hug you now. So it's really cool. We're gonna do this in person. Have you guys sit down with me, like right here. Have a couple stars. Have you guys open some stuff. We'll have some current players because I'm gonna go to all the big events and have them literally. Hey, so what do you think about or what are you feeling doing this? So it's gonna be really cool. This is kind of just the start. Get it comfortable for myself. We already do this pretty much. I have a break at 7 o'clock, so we might have some Inception. So before I get too ahead of myself, like I said, off segment, Bully Suck Foundation, go and check us out. We're gonna cover one more product that came out tomorrow. Comes out tomorrow, excuse me. Let me just grab it real quick. And I love that they added this set right here. Show off my Marvel tattoo, my big Marvel. If you guys check out what do you call it? Check out the new movies. Endgame just came out. Don't ruin it for me. I actually went the whole time without ruining Endgame. You guys believe that? It did not get ruined for me, so don't ruin it. I'll block you. But yeah, so Obsidian. This is a big one right here. Chronicles is one of our biggest sellers. Always, always. Chronicles Baseball. Let me load it up. Chronicles Baseball returns to Desert Sports Cards. Returns to America, pretty much. It's usually the most updated, fresh, everything. It's awesome. It's literally like being a kid again and opening up a pack. You just don't know what you're gonna get. We got probably the most Otanis, the most bang for our bucks, the Devers that we pulled out of it. Yeah. So I can't say enough about this thing. Like I said, I'm not trying to sell a product yet. I'm covering 4 products, so kind of giving you the oof. You know what's really big. So. Like I said, anyone here right now, we're going to do a giveaway for this JD Martinez. So stay put up until the top of the hour. I'm going to write you all down and pretty much do a running each week. So at the end of each week, I'll do the previous week. So I'll just leave it here so you guys know. So that's what's coming up. But like I said, Chronicles Baseball has been one of our... That's good to hear, Eric. Yeah, it sucked. The bad thing is like pets. Oh, they don't live long enough, you know? But Chronicles, like I said, it's just nasty. I mean, the bang for your buck for this, pretty much everyone's in this. Looking at the checklist, everyone we just went over. Let me see if there's anyone else that they slipped in. Nathaniel Lau, they actually they got in over tops. Just kind of guys that are kind of showing off the difference, you know. That's just the base set. A lot of bang for your buck. Like I said, and Obsidian was our biggest one for football. So this gets logos. Ooh. I said 4 cards, you get 3 autographs and 1 game used usually. Just checking, like I said, who else they slipped in. Everything else is pretty much the same as tops. Nathaniel Lowe. I forgot which way he pronounces his name. We got Estrada too for the Yankees. I'm a big Estrada fan. I PC'd him. He doesn't have many cards. A couple sticker autographs out of Bowman. I think 19 Bowman he has them. But Estrada for the Yankees is going to be a big postseason threat, I think. Bryce Harper for the Phils, obviously. Like I said, it gets repetitive. Just we're gonna waste time if we cover same thing over and over. We got Kruk, Tender's Optic in this set. It's pretty much a hodgepodge of all the sets that Panini can't really sell without logos. Cornerstones, Crusades in here, Donruss Rated Rookies, limited. Like I said, if you guys are familiar with football, these are all the football products. Obsidian. Pretty much, man, that's sick. They got a really cool updated list. Peter Lambert. They got Jake Bowers on the Indians updated. They got Cavan Biggio, if you guys don't know. I'm going to cover prospects and rookies. Cavan's going to be fully covered. I really PC'd Cavan a lot. Cavan. You guys know if you guys followed me. So, Key Boom for the Nats. Like I said, all Obsidian, as you guys see. Nasty McNeil. This really pops. And they do sell well. As you guys see all the Devers and all that from last year. Bellingers are selling really well from 2017. I'm actually bringing in some Bowman 17 high tech. Isn't it cool? I do like it. It's different. It's different. Especially if they had logos, I think it would extremely pop. But we're getting there. I think Panini's definitely going to win out. Playoff is in here if you guys remember Playoff. So I got another 20-minute score. The Fat Heads. That's cool. Like I said, it just pays homage to some earlier years. You guys remember Status and Spectra is in here. Spectra are usually the decoys just to space them out. I'm trying to see if they, like I said, squeezed any other rookies. Cavan's a big one that they got in before anyone. Just like I said, you gotta check. Panini is sneaky, really sneaky, as you guys know. They're usually ahead of the curve because they don't have any bows. Just double checking. This is a fresh. This is all coming out. I'm gonna post this up at National Baseball Card Collectors. If you guys go on Facebook or community, National Baseball Card Community, we have a bunch of people from here. So next year, might have to turn this up a little bit. That's the only thing. Very cool. I'll watch this back. I think everything is good. It sounded decent. I just didn't want to have it blow out and have it have a ton of feedback. until I get a professional mic and stuff like this. But this mic, this camera whole system here is pretty extensive, so got a pretty hardy setup here, pretty professional with the braking station. So we're actually gonna flip this around in about 2 hours and do some breaks. So this is a Desert Sports Cars. You just kind of see me, you know, got to see the nice. It's nice and intimate. We get to talk about, you know, cool stuff. So I know you guys for years now. A couple of you guys, actually a lot of you guys have been here for years. So let's see who else. We got absolute rookies. I'm just trying to see who we got for rooks, for autographs real quick. Cover this real quick. And then we'll get into about 5-10 minutes of guys that look over real quick, show us some cards, kind of tie it together, you know, the fall league and all that. Might go run a bit over, maybe about an hour and 15 minutes. Good run time. But this is a lot of fun. Like I said, there's just a lot to pack in here since I kind of missed last week. We'll probably run a little bit over. So just a lot of stuff to pack into one. Covered the last 2 weeks pretty much of stuff. Tribute we just got on. Are they? They're pretty good. They are. The triple, isn't that cool? It is. The triple's really cool for Sterling that we covered, Sterling. So like I said, I wanted to cover like the last couple of weeks just to kind of show it off, you know, if you guys are really hesitant. Don't be. I'm starting to actually buy stuff. Like I said, you guys can see me open some racks on the air of some stuff. So that's actually going to come up to end it pretty much. America's Pastime. If you guys want to start adding, I'll pick 1 or 2 questions that we kind of talk about. I'll have the open mat, like I said, open air at about 5 to top of the hour. 5 minutes till. If you guys just post a question or just something we can talk about, and I'll pick the top 2 if you guys are. And then I'll give away whoever posts in here. It will be entered into win next week. Like I said, will be ran. That game use I'll show. So get into breaks. Like I said, the stuff's nasty. We're going to have this on NBCC, the random. I got to still post products. I don't want to overkill our posts, but fortunately we got new releases coming out. Chrome kind of, like I said, was really not really as updated as we hoped. So it's kind of hard with Vlad not doing as well. I tried to flex it as best, but as you guys see, this is a little bit more broad with Panini. I mean, there's America's Pastime signatures. I'm just looking through. It's pretty much a standard autograph set. I'm trying to see anyone else that they added in. America's Pastime Boys of Summer. They throw it back with Juan Gons. Clayton Kershaw's out of 3. That's cool. Juan Soto's out of 35. Pete Alonso. Victor Mesa. Charles Johnson. Daryl Evans. Or Tim Wakefield. Throwback a little bit. Zach Granite is in there. Big time bats. Ken Griffey Jr. out of 3. Pastime Boys of Summer. Gleyber Torres. All those guys. Contender season ticket, of course, is nasty. Biggio's in there. Rogers, Riley, Keston. Those are the ones that sell for good money. Guerrero, of course. But all the top guys, Alonso. Devers went for a lot of money last year. Cornerstones was really nasty. If you guys saw Lucas and stuff like that out of basketball. Ichiro's, Judge. Really, really cool. There's usually a couple of big autographs per. And then prospects. Here's your prospects for all of us prospect guys. It has Jordan's out of 49. It has Wander Franco's, Ian Anderson, Bo Bichette. So, like I said, here we go. So, Chronicles, let me say it right now. Hot dog! So, you guys get to see the live and in-person hot dog. The best checklist right here. This year, I'm saying it right now. Chronicles Baseball. I mean, it has Bo Bichette. It has everyone. Forrest Whitley, Alzolay, Kyle Lewis, Julio Pablo, Mitch Keller, Tavares, Sean Murphy's a nasty catcher. I mean, it's just throwing my arms up. If you guys, like I said, if that doesn't fly, I don't know what's really going to fly. I mean, because that's like I said, as I was saying, as we're getting into this before I even said, Panini is always up on it. So, yeah, don't hesitate this one. That's what I want to say. So, just to cover it, if you guys haven't seen it, do it live on the air right now. It's nasty. So Bo Bichette is definitely live and active in Chron. So you're basically chasing everyone. They have a complete. The only guy that you're missing right now is the Punisher from the Reds. So he's the only one pretty much. And Mercado, there must be I gotta look what's going on with Mercado. Let me find that out. And actually, do I have a pen here? Find out what's going on with Mercado. I haven't seen Mercado. We'll do some research. Mercado. I actually have a cheat sheet right here. You guys see, I covered pretty much everything. The only thing we have to do is prospects right now and finish up pretty much at everything and open the pack. They'll be quick. Pretty much everyone. Mercado. What's going on? What's going on? Oscar Mercado, my boy. One of my favorite guys actually want to start PCing. Does he have a contractual... is he not part of a players? Like, what's going on? Is he Players Association? Because I think that's what everything, obviously... See, I'm just trying to check even the non-logo stuff. It's Players Association, right? It's got to be. Here's a Panini right next to me. Ugh. That's USA, so that doesn't count. Obviously, right? Panini. We're trying to find a Panini card. I collect a lot of Panini myself now. It's just I don't have one nearby, of course, when I need one. Yeah, it's I think it's Players Association. So I could check that Mercado if anyone closer to the game, if you guys know what's going on with Oscar Mercado. He has no autographs. He's the only one. It has Joey Bart. I mean, this has everything. Tim Anderson. That's in Prestige. It has Dylan Cease, Carter Kieboom. Like I said, all the this is. I'm oozing as a collector and a fan. You guys know I collect Kevin Biggio galore and Bo Bichette. So I actually got a nice PSA bow for myself, a ball, a pearl, all authenticated, $40. Like I said, you're gonna see some of this stuff. So I even have Mike Trout relics, all the top guys. So like I said, if you guys are really, Chronicles. So we're gonna do about 10 boxes of that coming up. Chronicles is absolutely phenomenal. So, but yeah, let's finish up right now. I'm actually gonna probably put a high number back up. Let me just. We're gonna actually do leading to it. We're gonna do our prospect segment now. So if anyone has a question or something. All right, we got one question lined up. We'll give this to about quarter till, and then like I said, I got eBay to do tonight and everything. Podcast, like I said, Bully Suck Foundation on Instagram, Desert Sports Cards, all those guys. Like I said, go follow all of our stuff. We got verified officially on Facebook now. We're going to be verified on Instagram. I'm pushing for that. We are a 501 EC, so we're officially government. Guys can write us off as a donation, so help us out. Like I said, if you guys know anyone big, newscasters, anything, weatherman, I don't even care. We're trying to spread word on our nonprofits, helping out homeless people, people with mental illness, with anxiety, depression, bipolar, everything. Like I said, if you guys have eating disorders, I've had issues with everything, so that's why we do it. Just kind of tie in the airtime right now, advertisement time. Like I said, I'll have some other guests, like I said, advertisers and guys that are going to donate some items. So, like I said, we're going to have some pillars on this. Like I said, I already am lined up to do some breaks at some events with some prospects and football players coming up. So, next couple of years, it's going to be fun. Pretty much open cards, talk about non-profit stuff. I'm going to have our event, our football. If anyone wants fantasy football, hit me up. DM me, IM me, anything. I'm going to have the signups tonight on ESPN. I think we have about 4 to 5 spots left. $25 donation. I'm going to get rounded up memorabilia or something like that signed and give it out to you guys as a gift for a donation, $25. And it's all, like I said, tax deductible. So let me just grab it real quick. Our top prospect. I'm actually going to do a duel. Let me see if I can do it. We got a dual top prospect for the first week. Our first prospect officially was Bo Bichette and Kevin Biggio. We're going to cover them later. But since they're already rookies, let me do this real quick. We're going to cover my biggest guys right now. My boys. So I'm a big-time prospector, as you guys know. This is what it's all about. So, whoa, way too big. Right in our face. So these guys right here, we got, let's talk about them right here. All right, we're going to talk about these two guys right here. We're going to pull up their numbers real quick. A couple more minutes. My biggest boys right now. These guys are nasty. Let's see if I can block this real quick. Yeah, that's good. All right, so you guys know who this. If you guys been prospecting with me for a while, you guys just pull up IML. Pull their numbers real quick, just get updated. So if you guys know prospects, you guys can drop even who you guys have. Who's your guys' player of the weeks? Who's your guys' hottest guys of the week? Who you guys like? These are my 2 ones this week for Tebow Knows and Bully Suck. We got Drew Waters and Christian Pache. Yeah, man. You can come down and sit with me anytime if we do a show or anything. You can, yeah, just keep it PG. We'll allow a couple to go, but we'd like to keep it a little bit fan friendly, especially for the fall league and stuff like that. So we'll do this live and in person. So I had the opportunity to meet Mr. Christian from the fall league this year. Yeah, okay, we got one. Pache. So here we go. We're going to start it out with Drew Waters and Christian Pache. You got my golden buzzer this week. Two of my biggest guys. Christian just jumped up the ranks. He was killing it. Killing it in Fall League. He's about a 270 hitter, can run, can field. I mean, the biggest thing for Christian is he's got character. He can lead outfield and center field general. I mean, if you guys get a center fielder, he reminds me of Adam Jones meets a little bit of Torrey Hunter. I mean, these kids are just, they're hybrids now. I mean, they're just nasty. The game is evolving right now. And the biggest thing with Christian is his arm. I mean, not even talking about his numbers right now. I know that he's down right now. I mean, yeah, as you guys know, baseball is kind of poof, peaks and valleys, as you guys, if you played or anything like that. But Christian, my gosh, I mean, he's pretty much been consistent over the years. Like I said, I think about 270. Let me just pull up his numbers. We'll start Christian because he's got a little bit more resume than Drew Waters. No offense, Drew. Drew is coming up a little bit younger, I think. Christian is at 20 years old. His birthday is in November, so he's young and 20 years old. He's already in AAA. He's starting out, let's see, he's at 13 games in, so I mean, he's got to adjust. He's at a 170 average right now. I'm kind of not putting that out the window right now, so don't look at his numbers right now. It's 13 games, 2 weeks, adjustments. Like I said, he's at 6'2", 185, so he definitely has a body to grow into. He can get a hold of one. So 11 home runs already on the year at Double-A. He had 278 average. Like I said, he's always around 280. I mean, like I said, the only thing he really needs to clean up is his caught stealing. He attempted 19 times and only stole 8 bases. So a couple things he needs to clean up. Christian, I love you though. Like I said, his on-base percentage is really the tell-all. He's a career 228 hitter. I hit his average run on point. He's a 280 hitter average. So all day now, OPB and OPS sells. I mean, as a prospector, as long as a kid has about a 330 and up, he's going to get a crack pretty much. Christian's sitting about at 270 average with a 340 on base percentage. Pretty respectable. I mean, he's got a 815 OPS, 8 and up, 750 and up is pretty much average. So 8 and up is, you're doing really well. You're in that groove. The biggest thing is a lot of ground outs. So he gets under. He's not really. He's more of a contact hitter right now. So a lot of doubles too. Doubles, extra base machine. Pretty much all I can say about Christian. So Christian, he's at 29 doubles this year with 8 triples. So there you go. Like I said, Braves. Man, I'm sorry, this is a whole Braves telecast. He actually signed one of these autographs. Nicest guy I met this year. So yeah. So quick coverage on Christian. You got, like I said, player of the week. Like I said, just because his movement, he got a player of the week this year. So let's see how many more if he'll get mentioned again. Like I said, I could mention these guys if they blow up again. Man, I'll mention you again at the end of the year. Like I said, if he has a big playoff. So there you go, Christian Pache. If you guys don't know about him, young and 20-year-old center fielder for the Braves coming up. Nasty. Go check him out. So, like I said, and then these guys, like I said, and they're bros, too. They hang out all the time. He just got fresh off a promotion to AAA. Another one, Drew Waters, 2017 draft. You guys see? It's got so much chrome, you can't see it. I was too far on Drew Waters. His autograph wasn't going for a ton. He's a second-round pick. I mean, that's the reason why. He's from Georgia, so he's a hometown boy, Woodstock, Georgia. 41st overall. He is a college bat, University of Georgia. He's a Bulldog. So he actually bypassed there. He was going to be a Bulldog. Sorry, he actually is a high school bat. Sorry, he came out quick. Drew Waters. I'm actually getting him confused with the other Drew Waters. Actually came out of high school. I remember he actually did commit to Georgia and bypass. So he had Gavin Lux. Gavin Lux is another one we'll cover next week. Gavin Lux, since there's not enough time. Gavin Lux. All these guys commit. Bo Bichette was an ASU commit too. Man, imagine ASU, Bo Bichette, and Gavin Lux could have been a one-time team. So Drew Waters, like I said, Drew Waters, high school bat out of the draft. Like I said, 41st overall, Woodstock, Georgia. Another 6'2", same size. They're the same exact size, pretty much. Like I said, that's kind of why I group them together. But like I said, one is a little bit more hotter than the other. Let's look at Drew stats quick. Drew Waters. I believe he is... Another outfielder. So him, Christian, and Acuna are going to be the future. Crazy. Just think of that. Crazy. He's another 20-year-old. They're both about the same age, a month apart in age. You can see why they're friends. And he even has better numbers. This whole, between Double A and Triple A this year, hold on to your hats right now. Look at that. Oh my God. So between, the season's not even over yet. He's, I'm laughing because it's like video games. He has, is this right? Is this right? Okay. He has 40 doubles almost. He had 39 doubles, 9 triples, 6 home runs with 30 walks. Yeah. It's pretty good this year. 476 appearances over the year. He's got to get down the strikeout total. That's the only knock I can see on him. He's got a lot of strikeouts in Double A. It looks like he found it in Triple A as well. So the only knock on Drew I can see right away that jumps out, he's a 321 hitter at Triple A right now in 13 games. So they got promoted at the same exact time. So that's exactly why I'm covering these guys. Kind of cool. They actually came up together. It's really good mental health wise. Like I said, I'm actually going to tag these guys and give them props. Maybe they'll watch the video because Christian has actually been really responsive to every one of my posts. So Christian, thank you. Really cool to see he likes all my comments and all that. So like I said, I got a lot of heard a lot of good things about both these kids coming out. So maybe meet Drew Waters in Fall League this year. I go to Peoria a lot, so I get to see. We got Joey Bart and Royce Lewis so far already announced for Fall League, so it's already shaping out to be really good. So do a lot of videos with the nonprofit, get some shirts. If you guys know anyone with shirts, I need to get some shirts made up in the next about couple weeks. So let me know. I need to get a decent, not kind of smallish order to kind of sample it. So let me know. But this is what I want to do, go around talk to these guys because it's awesome. They're really nice. That's what I can say. That's why I really want to cover, like I said, the nice guys and talk about how I met them. And like I said, they'll definitely be interested in helping, I'm sure, too. But like I said, a 321 average, crazy, with a 345 on base percentage. He's got a 791 OPS, so right around there, that happy number, about 800. He had 847 in Double A, 366 on base percentage with a 319 this year. So he's still performing great at Triple A. The only, like I said, his only knock is strikeouts, obviously. I mean, he gets probably cut down on the strikeout totals. He gets the ball in the air a lot, or ground a lot. Ground a lot. It's looking like, yeah. So that's the only knock. That's about it. So Drew Waters and Christian Pache. Like I said, you are my winners this week on that. We're going to open up this pack after, or open up to the floor, pretty much wrap this up. So you guys said, Eric said Baum and Adley had some big games. So yeah, they're both guys. We're going to cover them. I didn't want to cover the big guys right off the bat because it's kind of like redundant. I mean, everyone's talking about I like to cover guys that are kind of under the radar. We're going to do our dark horse prospect too. I'm going to predict a game each day too. We're going to see if I actually I'm going to pull a game right now. I'm going to do a non-Yankee game. Between this segment of fans and opening it up or wrapping it up. Like I said, follow all of our stuff. I'm going to share this around. Like I said, if you guys want to advertise, we're going to have tie-ins and everything. So it's pretty easy, though, since we already have the setup. We're going to have a break in 2 hours from eBay. We're going to predict a West Coast game. We're going to predict the Dodgers and Blue Jays tonight. Sean Reed-Foley and Kershaw. That's an interesting matchup. Lineups out yet? No lineups up. We got lineups. So we're going to predict this matchup right now. Let's see. Lineup-wise, let's see if I get it right. Vladimir Guerrero, Bo Bichette. I'm going to say Dodgers win 4-2. Kevin Biggio, is he starting? Just trying to see. We'll drop some stats. Bichette goes 2 for 4. Vladdy goes 1 for 3. And Bellinger hits a home run. How's that? Predictions, but 4-2. We'll see if we get a streak going. Will the Dodgers win 4-2 tonight against the Blue Jays? Prediction. Tebow knows. See how it goes. So, for all my betters, I can't go bet against Clayton Kershaw. Yeah, we're gonna do a dark horse. Maybe I'll feature him. Eric, does he have any cards? I'd like to show off the cards to kind of incorporate the business and stuff like that. So, yeah, let me know if he has any cards too, like, or if he even has a. Well, I'll hold a picture, or I'll just put a picture in the box, the shadow box right here. So, but yeah, like I said, we'll open it up. We got one question. I'll answer one question. How's that? Pick the best. We're gonna open up Heritage to round it out. Go back to Heritage. Cover my said. There we go. All right, we're gonna go open it up to floor. Cool. So our question was, what do you think is who? All right, who do you think is the most undervalued player currently in terms of collecting? And Greg asked the question. He said that Devers. Undervalued now, though? He kind of blew up, though. I think last year Devers was a lot smaller, especially when we were doing contenders. I pulled so many contenders, big autographs of his. The undervalue. Let me just sum through a couple things right now. I think the biggest undervalue. Do you want prospects or do you want modern players? Because I can do both. I have a prospect right here. I'll put him down real quick. It's a little bit of homer, but okay, cool. If you have something, I can do something. Well, like I said, we'll do a dark horse. Like I said, I want to do a dark horse one. We'll do undervalue. I agree, though. Devers is definitely, he's gonna blow up even more, but he's definitely. All right, I got two real quick. I got two prospects, and all right. I'm saving a couple. I don't want to give them all off right back. You know. Did you want prospects or did you want regular players? We'll do one of each. How's that? Or I'll do two. I got two prospects and I got one regular. I'll do. How's that? All right. Here's a modern player. All right. I'll do both. How's that? I'm gonna double cover you just because we're gonna run this till about quarter after or so. So we'll do who's already in the league. How's that? We'll do respect wise. We'll do it who is not in the league yet. So you have to earn your keep to get as you know. So first off, I'm gonna show first because just to show that I'm not a total homer, but I do think this guy is super undervalued. He's not really blowing up as big as he should. Estevan Florial, another guy I saw for these guys right here. Was it Scorpions or the Lobos? Or the Desert Dogs, I mean Desert Dogs. He is a big prospect. He's going to blow up at Yankee Stadium, especially with Hicks being injured a ton. His swing, his triples, he's pretty much a better Aaron Hicks, pretty much. More compact. If you guys see that video that I shared, you don't, just Google him, like I said. Google him. Second, the biggest prospect I think that is going to be the biggest guy who's severely undervalued if you guys don't pick his stuff up. I don't do a ton of pitchers, but he's a guy that pretty much is like can't miss right now. I mean, just because his mechanics, I mean, the big leg kick, everything, he just looks like he's going to last. Mackenzie Gore, 2017, he's going to bring up this new look Padres. I think he's the biggest undervalued guy that's really going to blow up. I think those are two biggest, safest. I mean, pitching's never safe. Disclaimer. I should put that, like a button. Disclaimer. Pitching is never safe. I think I'm actually going to make like a Batman comic. But Mackenzie Gore, like I said, go check these out first. Mackenzie Gore. I think he's going to be a big one. Yeah, but definitely. So I want to do a batter and pitcher pretty much. I think that's a good way to do it. But yeah, Mackenzie Gore, I think with that new look offense and their pitching staff, they have Trevor Hoffman who could teach him a thing or two. So, I mean, I think they're all right. But the biggest guy, I think, another guy, we're going to talk about pitchers, but he's been blowing up in the news lately. I think he's going to really blow up value-wise, undervalue. Shane Bieber. His cards have been selling for a lot of money. But now that Kluber and Mr. Bauer are gone, someone needs to rise up and take over. And I think he's going to be the head of the staff with Kluber kind of passing the torch off on him. If you guys don't have, this is an update series. This stuff is blowing up. Update series has this gentleman right here. If you guys dig through, if you guys see any update series on clearance at, what do you call it, Walmart, Target, anything. If you guys see any LCS or anything. Who's the other big guy? I just saw, let me just pull him up. Before we go off the air, super, super blowing up right now. Update series. Who is he? Where is he at? I had one nearby. Of course, I'm not going to find it when I need it. There it is. Let's see if I got another one. Got a couple big boys out of updates. Even Matt Chapman. Matt Chapman. I'll just show off a couple update cards. Appreciate, like I said, go through. Check it out. I think that's a really. I just been seeing it with fantasy, everything. Just playing fantasy all year. Play fantasy baseball. You get to really, but like I said, update series. So look how big it is. It was Matt Chapman, Mike Tauchman. He was a big time. Mike Tauchman was hitting what 300. So just look at I gotta drop his stats right quick because he's got to give enough to. We'll do a Mike Tauchman's the other big one. He's gonna get a lot of love. I think he's real. I really do. Just because his career. Let me just pull up his IMLB numbers just to shush the haters. Because I was a hater at one point. I'm eating crow right now pretty much because Mike Tauchman, he made me really mad when I went to the D-backs game. He was striking out on like mid gas, and you could just tell it's adjusting nerves. I mean, but right now, through his whole career as a minor league hitter, 303 with a 375 with an 827. So you guys know 303 average with a 375 on base percentage with an 825 is his career, and a 346 in the major leagues now in 123 games. So update series, just yeah. If Eric, if you see any update series, that's a big underrated. The most underrated set right now. Update series, 2017. Pretty much last year's update series. All series. If you guys are looking for, like I said, good series to kind of get in with. So yeah, check it out. Chapman's, all those guys. So Voights are in there. Like I said, and Chromes. Just because the longevity of them too. Yeah, it is, but it's helping him. It's helping him with everything. I mean, he's hitting on the. Is he hitting on the road? I gotta see his road stats here. Let's do the splits real quick. We'll see. We'll see if your number's right. I don't know, man. Let's see. Let's see his. I'm trying to see. They only have his AAA numbers, so let's do his AAA numbers because I think Scranton is close. Let's see. I'm just trying to do his. Where's his career? I wish I could do his career. I can't do his career. Yeah. But either way, he's doing well. I gotta give him a shout out. I think he's legit. Yeah, that's cool. So we're gonna open this up, show off high number, and then we'll be done. Like I said, get into breaks. We got a crap ton of breaks on our Facebook group. Join Desert Sports Cards, Instagram, Bully Suck Foundation. We're gonna open this up and show it off. Gonna kind of do it reverse. I'm not used to opening cards this way, but like I said, here you go. So pretty much here it is. We'll kind of show it off this way. Ben Gamel. It's the first set. It's pretty much 1970. Ben Gamel. We got a Cole Tucker. There you go, my boy from Phoenix. Cole Tucker. Put it down. Put this down. Trying to put it down a little bit. You guys see my cat sleeping next to the computer. All right. Cole Tucker's. Let's see the back. Any different? Check this out. So the backs are different on this. This is high number. Cole Tucker, a short print? I don't think so. So 21 is the regular. It's a sick card right there, though. Show it off. It's Cole Tucker action. There you go, Cole Tucker. Trying to focus on my face and my shirt. Mr. Phoenix right there. He is from, he's Cody Bellinger is one of his good friends. So, Arizona Fall League alum. Yeah, if I get a big autograph. Oh, cool, Greg. Yeah, we got that coming up. I think I got a couple teams available. I have one guy jerking me around for payment that he couldn't pay. So, we got a Elvis. Like I said, just show this off. Elvis Luciano. Show it off. You guys will see my scream if I get a big one. But I just like showing it off. I just want to get a rack pack for myself to kind of do. We're going to do a pack at a time pretty much. We got a Astros. Show off the back. We'll check out the backs afterwards. Show it off 1970s. Pretty much done. We did our whole podcast. Thank you guys for listening. Pretty much an hour. Pilar for the Giants as an update. A lot of people like Pilar. Nice tats. As I like Pilar a lot. Plays hard. I like players that play hard. It's awesome. The Vinsky. If anyone wants personal boxes, we got a Yelich. There we go. We got a Yelich short print insert. Now and then. We gotta put this down so you guys can see it. Put it down here. Christian Yelich. Then and now. There you go. We have a Joe Kelly. Joe Kelly is the big boy who was fighting with the. What's that? Okay, cool. Joe Kelly. Thought I saw something. Joe Kelly is the guy that fought with Mr. Voigt, or not Voigt, Mr. Austin. Tyler Austin, if you guys remember. We got a Manny Machado. There we go. Nice update. It's a cool set. First every Manny Machado Padres card. So we got a regular card, I think. A regular. Checking to see the backs. Sometimes backs are different. You got to kind of put them up to the light. They have like a bluish hint to it if they're a big card. One of those things. Cat's ready. He knows it's time to. He knows I'm done. It's funny. Manny Machado. We got mascots. Like I said, if anyone does, well, the biggest thing now I got to do is find someone to. I got to drop a, what do you call it? I got to commission a new logo. If anyone can draw and make it into a sticker graphic, that's the next thing I'm actually looking for right now. So I need to get a nice logo drawn up for our alternate logo for Desert Sports Cards. I got a really cool idea for a cartoon. So if anyone knows anyone to commission something, let me know. Looks like a regular pack here. A regular pack. McMahon. Is that a McMahon rookie? Just a regular. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for tuning in. And a decoy. I like I said, hanging out with you guys. I think. Yeah, La Stella. Yeah. I don't know if there's French. I don't think there is. I was just checking if there's anything different. I don't really think there is the French. As you guys know, it's like that bluish hint, kind of. You'll see it right when they pop out. I pulled one for someone. I forgot who it was. La Stella. Tommy La Stella had a really big year. There it is right there. So like I said, if anyone, like I said, if you commented, you are entered into win. We're going to do the giveaway next week. Not a bad pack. I got a Manny Machado and a Cole Tucker. Kind of keeping it Phoenix. I like Cole Tucker. He's got probably the best hair in sports right now. So yeah, like I said, that was the whole highlights. As I'm showing off this stuff, pretty much this stuff is going to be in a recollection coming up. All this stuff. But if anyone commented, you'll be entered into win this JD. Thank you guys. Like I said, we'll open it up for the next week. If anyone comments, you'll be entered into a win just to get viewers and stuff. Invite your friends. If you guys watch this, you'll be entered into win. If anyone watches this and comments within the next week, I'll enter it into win the next podcast. Sometimes it might change time-wise, just in case of if something happens, if I get stuck somewhere. I'll just note the time to change it, and we'll redo the podcast time. But thank you guys. It was real fun, like I said, hanging out for you. Check out Bully Suck Foundation on Instagram and Facebook. We are verified now. We're officially official nonprofit on Facebook now. You got to put on all your tax information and all that. So getting verified all around. I'm going to open up donations in the next couple days. Just got to get my bank account squared away. And follow Desert Sports Cards on our Facebook group. Our group, we have tons of giveaways and all that. We have a giveaway right now going on. All breaks, go fill them. We got Chrome. We got all these action cards that we're talking about. Chronicles is going to be on NBCC, and high numbers on eBay coming up. And like I said, Archives will do a couple personals and divisionals maybe this weekend of it. If not, we're probably going to do about half case at a time on eBay just because it's easier to move. So thank you guys. Check out all of our platforms. Are big on everything. Have a great night. Hot Dog, Bully Suck Foundation, Desert Sports Cards. Thank you guys. Have a great night. Happy baseball.